I have a whole range of things to share with you, from Halloween to fall, Christmas, all kinds of good stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We are going to start off this look at the July online exclusives with Halloween. I got a lot from this collection because I just loved it. And if you like traditional Halloween that is like orange and black, white, gray, I think this would be right up your alley. All of these products will be available starting July 1st. And there are a lot of repeats in this collection, as far as you'll see the one pattern in black and then you'll see it again later in the orange. So if you look at this one here, these would make great scenes for a scrapbook page. Cut that in half, put it along the bottoms of both of your 12 by 12 pages. There is also this one in that more like black and gray color scheme, so you can go a little bit more spooky. Love that. And then we got swirls. Great for all kinds of things, would not have to be Halloween. Stars, cute little stars. And here we have kind of all of our icons: bats, ghosts, kitty cat. Just wait till you see this kitty cat. Aren't those adorable? I don't even have a cat, but I absolutely love these. They are so cute. I'm definitely thinking this will be good for some Halloween scrapbook pages. Always love a good cobweb. All these cute ghosts. This definitely lends itself to more of a like cutesy Halloween rather than spooky Halloween, but some of them are pretty generic, so you could go more spooky if you want to. Super fun. This is called Frightfully Fun, and there is a 12 by 12 sticker sheet available for this one. I got the DSP with the sticker sheet. You can get the DSP alone, and there is a scrapbooking workshop kit too if you would like to do that. But we got lots of little word and phrase stickers, a banner title, several good title options in here. Look at those kitty cats. So cute. Super useful. I really like this sticker sheet. Oh, and up here in the corner, we got a bunch of ghosts in there too. And then of course, some strips at the bottom. We've got two little tiny skinny sticker strips. Those are two separate ones with the little dotted lines. And then one of each of those. Now to go along with that collection, we have these, and I got to take these out of the plastic for you. Adhesive-backed ghosts and dots. Is it? Oh, sorry. Adhesive-backed bats, ghosts, and dots. These are so cute. You might notice that I have a couple missing, and that's because my daughter already snagged them. She's like, please, can I just have one of each? And then we have some little, they're like kind of rubber feeling dots, all the same size. But oh my goodness, they are so cute. And then I have another little pack. This is called Spooktacular 6x6. And I got this actually from my friend Erin. She won it and thought that I could make good use out of it. I'm thinking goodie bags for my daughter's class for Halloween. The nice thing is we have these bold faces on the one side, and then you have like a neutral pattern on the back. Of course, in the 6x6, you get a lot of each one. So here's like a little like skeleton face, black with white stripes. So similar but different to this one. Then we have a Frankenstein, orange with black stripes, and little pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, black with orange stripes. So again, similar but different. I think this could also be really cute to do a page where you have these in like the 6x6 alternating with 6x6 photos. That could be fun. Or you could even trim them down a little bit to go smaller, like a 5x5 or something like that. But yeah, my initial thought was these will be so much fun for like her classroom gifts for Halloween. And I know Halloween is a ways away, but honestly, the way time is flying by, it's gonna be here before you know it. Every year I say, oh, it's too early for Halloween or it's too early for Christmas, and then you blink and summer is over. So maybe this year I will be prepared. This goes with the collection. It is the Swirls of Magic, And you could use this for all kinds of things. It does not have to be Halloween. It's an embossing folder. It is a regular, like standard embossing folder. I believe this is 5 by 7. Oh no, it's the 6 by 8.5. So it's the largest size that we have in embossing folders, but it's not 3D. It's just like a regular folder. Now I got one of the bundles that went with the Halloween collection. There is one more, which I was really debating, and I might still grab it up, but I decided to start with this one. So this is the stamps. We got the spider, we got the web, we got some great options for titles, which is what caught my eye, of course. And then these are the dies that go with it. I love that there is a stamp and a die for the web. And then of course there's layering dies for the spider. So you have the outline and the actual spider itself, or you can use the stamp. And I'm guessing, I haven't opened this yet, but I'm guessing that probably those work together. Oh, that's a really nice label and a great title with the large Halloween. All right, yep, that die looks like it should perfectly cut out the stamped image. So you have some flexibility there. You got a little banner with piercing detail, a big label with piercing detail, and then Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween night. You got the boo. So lots of options with this one. Now, a couple of the things that are part of this release, I got as gifts on the Alaskan cruise that I took with Stampin' Up. It was an incentive trip, and we had a fabulous time. And part of that trip is getting little gifts every day. So we got some of the new product gifted to us, and I just wanted to mention that in the video. This is one of the sets I got. There is a coordinating punch that cuts out the leaves, I believe the big leaf, but this one is just the stamps, no dies. And those are pretty good size leaves. A little something to say hello, thinking of you often, I'm grateful for your kindness, and thanks. And then we have some different like patterns in the leaves. It's nice that there's 2 sizes of leaves, but that works really good when you want to cluster them together. I'm pulling things directly out of my box, and I totally missed that I had ribbon to share. So this is black ribbon that goes with the Halloween, iridescent ribbon that goes with the Halloween collection. And I would say the detail on this, I was expecting kind of a little bit more sparkle to it. It has shininess just around the edges. I think my camera's having trouble focusing. So it's a little bit shinier around the edge, but it's not necessarily very like sparkly or anything. It's kind of more of a standard black ribbon with a little bit of shine just on the edges. I figured this would go well with all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be for Halloween. Also in my box, I picked up the hybrid re-inker. So the hybrid basic black stamp pad is fairly new, and the re-inker just came out for it as well, so I was excited to get my hands on that. I had to pick up the textured tree ring 3D embossing folder. I love the 3D folders, and I thought this one was so cool. It will work with so many different things, and especially coming back from Alaska, I feel like this will work really, really well with some of my photos, and it is the large size again. And it has just such a cool texture on it. So I'm excited to run that through my machine and do a little bit of playing. I am a pretty big fan of butterflies, and I like to use them on my pages. This is a new embellishment called Gilded Wings Accents. I have not had a chance to pop these out yet. They come in like this huge die cut sheet, 12 by 12 sheet. And all of them have been, I'm guessing, laser cut, like they're just kind of hanging out in there. I have not tried popping any of them out yet, but some of them have like very tiny details. See all that? Oh, let's see if we can get it to show. All those little details pop out, and then you can just put them onto your projects. So super delicate. See, the pieces come out fairly easily, but you still might want to use like some sort of tool to help you pop out all those little bits. The pieces themselves are very delicate. This is going to give such an elegant look no matter what you're using it on. I think it might be perfect for a baby album that I'm going to start working on soon. And I could see definitely putting some butterflies in there. It's a little baby girl album. So I think these might just be perfect. And I love that there is a variety of sizes. So we got right down to like teeny tiny and larger, detailed, plain. So you can really kind of layer things up and have a really nice cluster of butterflies. Speaking of pretty things, next up we have another new collection called Violet Dreams. And if you love purple, I think you're going to love this one. I really enjoy a good purple moment. I am thinking I need to get more purple in our wardrobe though, both for me and my daughter, so that it lends itself to using purple to scrapbook a little bit more when I do pictures of us. But we have all these beautiful violet flowers, and I feel like there's a really good combination in this line between florals and also really pretty, just subtle background paper that you could use for a variety of things. Does not have to be all super florally. This one, just kind of a textured thin stripe. I really love these. I'm glad they put those in. The colors in here are Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Hydrangea Hue, Peaceful Pine, and Secret Sea. So you get a few of the new colors in there, and then all the purples as well. Now that paper pack also includes 2 sheets of die cuts, which makes pulling pages together so easy. You just pop them right out of the backer and you can layer them up. We got leaves, we got florals, we got tiny florals, we got bigger ones, we got black and white, so you can, you know, have a little bit of neutral, or you can go ahead and add color with pencils or markers. But I got 2 sheets in here, which gives me plenty to work with. Also, as part of that collection are the framed violets. There is a coordinating die with this. I got this given to me on the trip, so I do not have the die on hand, but there is a really nice die set that goes with this. Love this little texture stamp and the big oval. And then of course we have the coordinating flowers and sentiments that go along really well with it. These stamps are bigger than what is shown on the outside, so hopefully you can kind of see this for reference. It's always nice to see what the actual size of stuff is, especially when it comes to them being like a little bit larger. Then it's good to know for scrapbooking, like, will those work on my scrapbook page? These definitely would. I think this oval could be an awesome place to put your journaling. It's definitely big enough for a journaling spot. And I know I'm going to get some use out of that texture stamp as well. Next up we have Gingham Gallery. You already got a peek at this on my last video. I used the pink color for the background on my baby layout. This pack comes with pieces in all the new in colors. So each of the new in colors, you get 2 sheets of each one. Such a pretty color palette. And then on the back side, it's another similar sort of plaid pattern, but a little bit smaller of a design. I really love how that pink worked for my baby layout, but I think a plaid is basic enough that you could use it for all sorts of things. I might want to pull in the green for some Christmas cards. I think that could work really well. Outdoor summer photos, I think this will go perfectly for some of those things. One of the things that I have been the most excited for was when I saw this pretty poinsettia set. So we have the stamp set and the die set, and I have been missing a really good poinsettia. When it comes to Christmas stuff, this is the only Christmas set that I picked up from the release. There's a ton in this release, and I am only showing you like a small portion. So make sure you go check it out once it's live on July 1st. Because there might be other things that catch your eye that I'm just not showing you. But look at this die set. We have a nice big leaf. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers for the poinsettia. And then we also have an outline which cuts out the stamp. And then of course we have coordinating dies here that cut out these little sprigs. We have dies that make smaller little poinsettia flowers that you could layer up in the middle, like little petals you could layer up in the middle. Other pieces you could use for your flower center. And then I believe this die right here cuts out this center. So you could use that stamp as the center of your poinsettia as well. We got a nice little plaid image and some really nice scripty Christmas sentiments. I'm just so excited to play with this. And the thing that I haven't even shown you yet is that these work with the impressions mat. Don't mind that my mat is all covered with dust from paper, but basically it's a silicone mat. You run your paper first through to die cut it, and then you leave it in the die and you run it through with the mat, and that lets you emboss it. So it's kind of like the hybrid embossing folders where they cut and emboss at the same time. Same sort of idea, except you run it through twice, once to cut, once with the embossing mat. We have several of these die sets now. We have some frames, we have some flowers, but it's a really inexpensive upgrade to get this mat, and then you can have some more textured flowers. Now, I have not tried this yet. All I've done is like pull open the package and drool over how pretty these are going to be. So I'm just gonna take a little pause right now. I'm gonna go cut one of these, and then I wanna show you what it looks like. All right, here it is after the die cutting and the impressions mat. And it just gives you some beautiful dimension. And look at that texture. Now you could enhance that texture by taking like a little bit of paint, like gold paint or something on your hand, and going over the raised areas. That would really make it pop. But I think this is going to be so much fun to play with. When you do it on metallic papers, it pops even more. So I am excited to start working on some Christmas projects. I know, strange, it's summertime, but Christmas in July is just around the corner, so I'm sure you will be seeing this on my channel. Speaking of Christmas and beautiful, this is the Shimmering Stripes 12 by 12 specialty paper, and hopefully we can capture the paper itself. I think is kind of pearlescent, and then we have these glitter stripes, and they are just so pretty in the light, super delicate. I think you get 4 sheets. Yeah, you get 4 sheets of this. And again, that's going to be perfect for all kinds of things. You could use this with all sorts of layouts, but I'm thinking Christmas after looking at those poinsettias. Now there is a really pretty Christmas paper collection that came out. I do not have that one yet, but all my friends who are quilters, you're going to want to grab it up because it definitely has like a quilting feel to it. I will link everything I showed you down below in the description box. Remember, those links will not work until July 1st. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know down in the comments what was your favorite, what you're excited about, and I will see you again soon with another video.